2 starts, an even 8-8 record, an earned run average of 3.52. Talked about his innings in the Open, just shy of 118 on the year and just shy of 100 strikeouts. So Hammond ready to get it going to
his career. Also one shy of the single season record set by him last year, who was 10-1. First pitch of the ball game is high, 1 ball and no strikes, and 2 victories apiece. This one is low and no, they call that one a strike. 1 ball and 1 strike to count. Lefty on lefty matchup here to start. 2 lefties on the mound, Steve Hammond, Ryan Kulik. This one is sky to left field, down the line, Langerhans, long run. Does he have room? No. Boy, the 1-2 here by Hammond. Swung on and slapped down the left side. Ramos, does he have room? No. Another guy you want to keep off the base path. This one outside, 2 balls and no strikes. Leave that back foot really out of the batter's box just about. One swung off the fist. Ryan Langerhans gets a late jump. Couldn't see it near the wall. Did he catch it? This time he did. Camera tip. Brian Pounds will step in. First pitch to Pounds. This one is high, 1 ball and no strikes to count. And that last pitch, Brett, they talked about calling higher strikes. If that's not going to be one of them, I don't really know where the high pitch is going to come in. I haven't seen a lot since the new speed-up rules are in place. I mean, that technically isn't a speed-up rule, even though it's part of the thing that they said they were going to enforce a little bit more. But I think if it's higher, it'll also be less wide in the plate. We've seen a lot of wide strikes in the first half. And 1 strike to count here to Pounds. Hammond kicks and fires the 2-1. This one swung a bullet down the left field line, but foul.
That could be in play.
This one is fouled off to the right side. 2 balls, 2-2 here from Hammond. They get a setup inside, and this one swung on and missed, strike 3. First K of the day for Hammond, and there is... since he's joined the Camden Riversharks, 325, 12 home runs, 54 those RBIs in 69 games. This one is a strike on the inside corner. 0-1 the count here to Ruiz. This one is low and away. 1 ball and 1 strike to count. Ruiz, number 19. Slightly open stance from the left side of the box. Pretty straight up as well. Almost no bend in the knees. If Bender comes, you get Ruiz here. He could have some smooth sailing through the rest of this lineup. This one is low and away. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ruiz, originally from Santiago, Cuba. He's the Atlantic League Player of the Month in June. A 3-1 here to Ruiz. This one swung and chopped towards second to shift on there. 3 guys on the right side of the infield. This one is chopped foul. No balls and 1 strike. Spoke to Steve Hammond recently, and this season really turned around. He began the season 1-5, and I asked him, what really turned the season around for him?
There hasn't been one real thing to turn around the season. It's just more been about throwing more quality pitches. In the beginning of the season, I was having trouble locating my pitches the way I would like to, and I've done a lot better job of that in the last 2 months. So it's just trying to get on a roll and then trying to keep it going, trying to stay as consistent as possible.
So in other words, he means location and command.
Yes, and you remember he went from just always pitching out of the stretch. He was saying how when he pitched in Taiwan and Japan that the mounds aren't always great, but here they're very good. And this one is hit into shallow right field down the line, and that's a fair ball. And Barton will pick it up and hold Van Kirk to a single. First pitch here is a strike. Right near the letters, 0-1 to count to Al Baladeo. 260, a home run, and 34 RBIs for Mike. His first home run of his career in this series. This one is high and outside. 1-1. Open stance from the right side of the box. The 1-1. This one inside. Holiday exaggerated that one just a little bit. So yeah, Van Kirk is on the move or not. Hammond looks at first. He'll come home. This one swung and fouled straight back. Good cut. 2 balls and 2 strikes, however. Originally born in Bridgeport, Connecticut. And Hammond goes to first wisely to see if Van Nats actually signed him as a catcher. One swung and there's strike 3. Second K of the day. And there's 2 away.
If guys might chase on the pitches up, recognize fastball, make up their mind they're going to swing, realize it's out of the zone, not be able to do much with it.
The 0-1 here to Eric Perez from Hammond. Hammond a long look at first, but comes home, checks swing, but it catches the inside corner for a strike. No ball. He throws a waste pitch. The 0-2. Swung and belted into left center field. That's a base hit. Not a good 0-2 pitch. And Al Baladeo is going to try for third. And not a good move here by the Skeeters D. That was Brian Van Kirk hit in the ball game. Came in as a pinch hitter. Played in the game. First pitch a strike here. 0-1 the count. And looks at the runner at third. They set up away, and this one a beautiful curve. Bends over the outside portion of the plate. The 0-2. Swung on, and a little blooper behind second. This could be trouble, but right there is Barton, who squeezes it for the final out. So, as we do always here in the top of the third, we're going to speak to Skeeters manager Gary Gaetti. Gary, first of all, happy birthday.
Got a new headset. Can't hear anything.
We'll try to fix that. We can hear Gary, but he cannot hear us.
It would have been the time to really lay into him instead of wishing him a happy birthday.
They're working on it. This one is hit it to center field. Godwin coming in. Makes a nice sliding feet first catch.